Hello everyone, greetings from Yorkville University. My name is Vinayak Sharma and I represent Yorkville University in India. I'm here to discuss with you more about Yorkville University and to give you an insight on what Yorkville University is all about, where we have our campuses in Canada, and what we are doing in the current COVID-19 scenario to help students to be at Yorkville University. So without much ado, let's start off. Yorkville University basically believes that every individual should be empowered with the best education, and for the same reason, we give out $10,000 worth of scholarship to each and every student. So every student gets $10,000, which helps them to save around 5.5 lakh rupees on their entire tuition deposit. And we at Yorkville really believe that you carve your own path at Yorkville University to achieve your purpose, and it is your university on the whole. So we at Yorkville University take complete ownership of your success and really help you to be successful in your career and in your academics as well. So what is the agenda for me being here live today is that we'll be discussing why Yorkville University, why students should choose Yorkville University, the demographics at Yorkville, the student life overall in Canada and at Yorkville University, the best points of Yorkville University, and what we are doing in the current COVID-19 scenario to help students, the programs available at Yorkville University and their requirements, and we'll also be covering some frequently asked questions that students generally have. So Yorkville University gives students an opportunity to study in the best cities of Canada, that is Toronto as well as Vancouver. So we have two campuses in Canada. One is in New Westminster, Vancouver, and the other one being at Concord, Toronto. So both these campuses are state-of-the-art campuses, and we also offer $10,000 worth of scholarship to each and every student applying to Yorkville University from India. So $10,000 scholarship helps students to save around 5 to 5.5 lakh rupees on their entire tuition deposit. Apart from that, we have a competitive fee structure at Yorkville University, wherein the student can complete their bachelor's degree in as low as $57,500. So you can complete your bachelor's degree in $57,500. That is a complete bachelor's degree tuition fee at Yorkville University. We also give you an opportunity to complete your bachelor's degree in 2.5 to 3 years. So how that happens is basically that we have 4 intakes in 1 year. So the bachelor's degree has 10 terms and we have 4 intakes in 1 year, that is January, April, July and October. Unlike other colleges and universities in Canada that have 3 intakes, we have 4 intakes at Yorkville University. So you can study 4 terms in 1 year, and on the whole how that happens is, so we have 10 terms in a bachelor's degree. So you study 4 terms in the first year, you study 4 terms again in the second year, and in the third year you're just left with 2 terms to study, and you complete your bachelor's degree in 2 years and 6 months. Considering the case where the student wants to take a break, say for example between the terms going on. So in the first year, if a student studies for 3 terms, takes 1 term off, and then again studies for 3 terms in the second year, again takes 1 term off, works full time in that term, basically gives out, takes, works full time, enjoys their holidays as well, and then comes back in the third year to complete all the remaining 4 terms. Then also the student is able to complete their bachelor's degree in anywhere less than 3 years. So for all those students who were actually planning on studying a diploma in Canada, where you were going to spend 2 years absolutely, and apart from that, you would have also actually spent around $40,000 to $45,000 to study in cities like Toronto or Vancouver. Here you just spend around $10,000 to $12,000 more, and you just spend 6 months more and you get a bachelor's degree. And I don't think I need to tell students that what a bachelor's degree holds for them in future. They get more points for PR, they get a better paying job, a higher salary after completing their bachelor's degree when they get out in the job market. So all in all, it's a great value proposition for students to be doing a bachelor's degree over a diploma. Apart from that, we accept all English language tests, be it IELTS, PT, TOEFL or Duolingo. We accept all the English language tests, and we also, students graduating from Yorkville University also get up to 3 years of post-study work permit. So upon graduation, you can apply for postgraduate work permit of up to 3 years, and all the students at Yorkville University are eligible for postgraduate work permit. So it's a great opportunity for students to make their careers a great success at Yorkville University. If I have to talk about the demographics at Yorkville, Yorkville basically has comprehensive state-of-the-art campuses at New Westminster, Vancouver, which is a part of British Columbia province, and at Concord in Toronto, that is a part of Ontario province. So both these provinces are quite big, and the job markets here are huge. So students basically do not find it difficult to find a job in either Vancouver or Toronto. And moreover, if I have to discuss that more than 70 countries, the students from more than 70 countries are successfully studying at Yorkville University. Apart from that, we have 2,000 students from India who are there at Yorkville University. So international student population of 2,000 students from India is there at Yorkville University. So it's all in all a great value proposition for students to be applying to Yorkville University and making their career a great success. And apart from this, we are located in the best scenic locations of Canada. For example, Vancouver, which is surrounded by the beaches and sea on one side and mountains on the other, and Toronto being the industrial capital of Canada, it gives great exposure to students going from India. The best part about Yorkville University is that you just need to go to the university for 2 days in a week. How that happens is that we have designed the curriculum in such a way that you are just required to attend the university for 2 days, and you can do self-study, you can work and do all sorts of other stuff on in the 5 remaining days that are there in the week. So you attend the university for 2 days and you have 5 days to yourself to possibly work, to have a great work-life balance, to actually do self-study also, and to move around in Canada as well. So you all in all have a great opportunity to have such good exposure while working and learning as well. So the student life at Yorkville University is quite simple for that matter. Since we have more than 2,000 students from India, there are great student mentors at Yorkville University. We have a mentorship program wherein the students actually mentor the new students going from India, and they really help them in terms of any issues that they might face, be it in terms of commute, be it in terms of living in Canada, be it in terms of say for example making assignments, where to get the study material from. So all sorts of things are actually taken care of by the student mentors. And apart from that, we even have an international team that is just there for international students, to help out international students basically settle down in Canada. So it's a great opportunity for students to, especially from India, to settle in Canada with the help of Yorkville University. We have a wide variety of homestay options also available for our students, and we basically help you to get the best out of the money you're spending. Apart from that, in both Vancouver and Toronto, because these are big cities, securing a job is not that difficult at all. So even if it's a part-time job or a full-time job after graduation, what you're looking at, it is quite easy to find a job in Vancouver or Toronto for that matter. We at Yorkville University really focus on making it a home away from home for you. So it's very well rightly said that Yorkville University is like a home away from home. Now I'll come to the best points of Yorkville University. We at Yorkville accept all boards, be it National Open School, any state board, NWAC, GED. Anybody who's done a 3 years diploma after 10th can also apply to Yorkville University. A student who has a gap of even up to 5 years can also apply to Yorkville University. So we'll actually accept you, no questions asked. We'll give you an offer letter even if you have a gap of up to 5 years. So basically, moving on from that, we are providing offer letters in 4 to 5 working days, and currently in the COVID-19 scenario, we have waived off the application fee completely. So you don't need to pay anything to get a conditional offer letter or a regular offer letter for that matter. And students who do not have IELTS can also apply to Yorkville University. If you've not currently taken the IELTS or the PTE test, you can still apply to Yorkville University on the basis of your grade 12 scores. You can apply, and you can definitely get a conditional offer letter. When the lockdown is lifted, you can take your IELTS test and submit your IELTS TRF with us. So with that, we can issue you a letter of acceptance as well. But your process to apply to Canada is not getting stuck anywhere in the current lockdown scenario as well. We are offering conditional offer letters to students. Apart from that, for students who've already taken their IELTS test, we require an overall bands of 6 with no band less than 5.5 to apply to Yorkville University. We also accept PTE for Vancouver campus. We accept overall score of 58 in PTE. For Toronto campus, we accept an overall score of 55 in PTE. So we are not nowhere concerned what your individual module score is. So we just require 58 in Vancouver and 55 in Toronto for PT to apply to Yorkville University. In Duolingo, we accept a score of 85 to 100. For TOEFL, we accept a score of 80. So all in all, a student who's taken any English language test can apply to Yorkville University. The location is the best part at Yorkville University, and we are very reachable. So that gives a great upper edge for students who are commuting from maybe the close vicinity or far off places, because we're well connected with the public transport as well. Moreover, every student is eligible to apply for post-study work permit. So every student gets around 3 years of postgraduate work permit that they can apply upon graduation. So it gives a great opportunity to students for making their career in Canada. You get an upfront study visa for 4 years, then you get a work permit for up to 3 years. So all in all, you're at least there in Canada for 7 years. Apart from that, I also discussed that we basically help students to schedule that part-time work, the 20 hours they can work quite easily, because the student just needs to attend the university for 2 days in a week, and you have 5 days to yourself, and you can easily schedule those 20 hours of part-time work in those 5 days. You also get time to do self-study. You also get time to explore Canada as well. So it's all in all a great value proposition for students to apply to Yorkville University. The programs that we have at Yorkville University are Bachelor of Business Administration degree. This BBA degree we have for all streams, be it a student from medical, non-medical, arts or commerce. We have a program for you. We have the Journal BBA. We have the Journal BBA for commerce students. Then we have the Accounting Specialization BBA again for commerce students. We also have the Energy Management Specialization BBA for students from medical stream. Anybody having physics, chemistry, biology can apply to energy management specialization. And then we have the project management specialization that is there for non-medical students and commerce students. We also have the supply chain management specialization BBA that is there for art students, commerce students and non-medical students. So all in all, we have a program for every stream. Anybody who's done a 3 years diploma can apply to any of these BBA degrees. Also, students basically looking forward to having a bachelor's degree in Canada can definitely apply to BBA degree. The fee structure for BBA at Yorkville University is $67,500, and after reducing $10,000 scholarship that every student gets at Yorkville University, the effective fee comes down to $57,500. While going from India, the student needs to deposit $17,250 as their first year tuition fee while going from India. And apart from this, we have another program that is known as the Bachelor of Interior Design Technology. So the Bachelor of Interior Design degree is basically not just another interior design degree. It has an integrated curriculum that includes the fundamental concepts of terminology of design, analysis of space, and also students are required to do designing on softwares like AutoCAD and Pro-E. So it gives students great exposure to be at Yorkville University, wherein all the degrees that they're studying are professional degrees. So Bachelor of Interior Design is a professional degree, and it gives you an opportunity to have around $60,000 to $70,000 pay package after you graduate from Yorkville University. If I have to discuss the fee structure of a Bachelor of Interior Design, the fee structure is $86,625, and after reducing $10,000 worth of scholarship, the student needs to pay for the entire bachelor's degree. The fee structure is $76,625, and while going from India, the student needs to pay the first year tuition deposit, that is $19,158 to be paid while going from India. So all in all, a great value proposition for students from India. And I would also like to tell you that students should study at Yorkville University, because Yorkville basically facilitates part-time work. We really help a student to settle in Canada and also to facilitate their part-time work, because you just need to come to the university for 2 days in 1 week, and you have 5 days to yourself to work, to do self-study, to have a great work-life balance in Canada. So it is quite easy to facilitate that 20 hours part-time work that you can actually schedule. All our degrees are accelerated degrees, so student can complete their degree in as low as 2.5 years to 3 years. But it is not a hard and fast rule that you need to complete it in 2.5 years. You can actually complete your bachelor's degree in as long as 4 years. You get a study visa while going from here for 4 years. So you can complete your bachelor's degree in anywhere up to 4 years. But you have an option to complete it in 2.5 years or 3 years. Every student is eligible to apply for postgraduate work permit as well. So every student gets up to 3 years of postgraduate work permit. It's a great permanent residency pathway for students because you've done a bachelor's degree, you get more points for PR, you get a better high paying job, and it gets you more points towards PR as well. So you get your PR quite easily in comparison to just doing a diploma and working after that. You get more points and also you get more money after you apply to a job after bachelor's degree. So it's all in all a great PR pathway. So by the end of the 7th year, you actually have your PR in Canada once you're there. We have year-round start dates, so we have 4 intakes in 1 year. They are majorly January, April, July, and October. The next available intake is July 2020. We have some seats left right now, and we have waived off the application fee completely, so you can definitely go ahead and apply right now and avail the benefits of the current lockdown scenario, the benefits we are offering. So students who do not have IELTS can also apply without IELTS right now, and they can apply on the basis of their grade 12 scores, and they can get a conditional offer letter as well. We provide student assistance to students in the form of tutoring support and writing lab facilities to students who need English as academic purposes or ESL training. We provide it free of cost to students because we want you to excel at Yorkville University. We don't want you to be held back because of certain language skills problems. We want to help you completely at Yorkville University. And we have small class sizes at Yorkville University, majorly having 15 to 20 students in one classroom. That really helps students to do networking with their fellow classmates and their peers, their lecturers as well. We have experienced faculty who has doctorate degrees at least. So all the faculty members have at least PhDs with them. They're absolutely good in what they do. Now I would come to the requirements to apply to Yorkville University. So every student needs to have at least 50% overall aggregate percentage in their grade 12th to apply to Yorkville University. Anybody who has taken their IELTS test can apply to Yorkville University right now. We require an overall band score of 6 bands, no band less than 5.5. But even if you've not taken the IELTS or the PTE test, you can still apply for a conditional offer letter on the basis of your grade 12 scores. Students who even do not have their grade 12 scores can also apply on the basis of their half-yearly scores or the pre-board scores of grade 12th. So you can definitely go ahead and apply for conditional offer letter. We are giving out conditional offer letters within 4 to 5 days. Our team in India is working, our team back home in Canada is working. So you just don't need to worry that your application would get stuck anywhere. You're getting an offer letter within 4 to 5 days. So now I'll take up some frequently asked questions that students generally have. So students generally ask us that what is the tuition deposit required? The tuition deposit required to be paid by a student who is wanting to study BBA at Yorkville University is basically $17,250. And for a student who is wanting to study Bachelor of Interior Design, they need to pay their first year fee, that is $19,158. Students also ask us that will I get a post-study work permit after graduation? Yes, upon graduation you can definitely apply to a post-study work permit of up to 3 years. So it really gives you a great opportunity to make your career a great success at Yorkville University once you graduate. Is it okay to have a study gap, is one student asks. So yes, it is okay to have a study gap of up to 5 years. If you have a study gap of up to 5 years, you can still apply to Yorkville University. We'll give you an offer letter, no questions asked, and you can definitely go ahead and apply for your visa. So how and when will I get the scholarship is a student what is asking. So this scholarship, $10,000 every student gets at Yorkville University, and it is pre-applied for Indian students. You do not need to do anything, and this scholarship is broadly divided into the 10 terms you will be spending at Yorkville University. So a bachelor's degree has 10 terms, and this $10,000 is divided into these 10 terms. So every term you get $1,000 waived off from your application fee, from your tuition fee, I'm sorry, absolutely from the first year itself. So it is applicable from the very first year, and it is equally divided into the first, second and third year you spend at Yorkville University. So all in all, a great value proposition to apply to Yorkville University. And Students are also asking that what are IELTS and Duolingo requirements. I think I've discussed this with you that IELTS requirement is overall 6 bands, no band less than 5.5. Duolingo, we accept a score of 85 to 100. But currently, if you've not taken any of these tests, you can still apply to Yorkville University on the basis of your grade 12 scores. You don't need IELTS to apply right now. In the current COVID-19 scenario, we have waived off the application fee completely, and we are also taking conditional applications. We are giving out conditional offer letters without IELTS. You can definitely take IELTS when the lockdown is over and submit your IELTS TRF with us. The requirements would be overall 6 bands, no band less than 5.5. So students are asking, I've completed my graduation in arts with 60% in 2019. So they had history, physical and sociology. Actually you can apply to supply chain management BBA at Yorkville University, and you can also go for Bachelor of Interior Design at Yorkville University. So both these programs are quite accurate. As per your studies, you can definitely apply to either Bachelor of Interior Design, which is a great program that gives you an opportunity to earn $60,000 to $70,000 per year after you graduate, or you can definitely go with Supply Chain Management BBA at Yorkville University. So both these programs are really picking up in Canada because business administration and construction are two fields which really need more and more people to apply. So all in all, it is a great value proposition. It is a great opportunity for students from India to make their career in this field. So the offer letter processing time is what the students ask. So the offer letter is being processed within 4 to 5 days. So you can definitely go ahead and apply, and we'll issue you an offer letter within 4 to 5 days. So you just don't need to worry, and it's a great opportunity for you to apply to Yorkville University. And I would urge all students to apply to Yorkville University, and it's all in all a great opportunity to apply through our registered consultants, and it's in a way a great opportunity to get in touch with the team out there to apply to Yorkville University. I would actually request all of you to apply. And apart from this, if you have any query, you can right now post it in the comments section, and I'll be more than happy to answer your queries as well. And any other question, any other issue that you might have, we can definitely clear it out, and you can get in touch with the team. They'll definitely resolve you, and I would actually request you to go ahead and apply to Yorkville University and make your career a great success. Thank you so much. Take care. Stay home. Stay safe. Thanks.